Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. What is the definition of the word asunder? Is it part of your word collection? Can you form a sentence using the word asunder? Can you provide me with two words that have the same meaning as asunder? Join me now as I explore some tips that would help you add asunder to your everyday speech and writing, provide you with synonyms, sentence examples using asunder, and most importantly, the simplest definition you need. Let's go straight away to the video. Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, October 21st, our word of the day is asunder. A-S-U-N-D-E-R. Asunder. Asunder is a 7-letter word and an adverb. Remember, an adverb is a word that describes a verb, an adjective, another adverb, or a sentence, and that is often used to show time, manner, place, or degree. In arrived early, runs slowly, stayed home, and works hard, the words early, slowly, home, and hard are adverbs. Asunder means to separate into pieces. In other words, separate into distinct parts. Asunder is an adverb that means into separate pieces. So, if you've torn your ex's love letter asunder, you've forcefully ripped it into separate pieces, and rightly so. Asunder comes from the Old English phrase on sundren, which means into separate places. It is a somewhat archaic and uncommon word, and many people know it only from religious marriage ceremonies. What God has joined together let no man put asunder. In most cases, you can use its more common synonym apart and convey the same meaning, unless you want to express a particularly violent or forceful ripping. Asunder is an adverb that means apart or into separate pieces. It is often used to describe something that has been torn or broken apart. Here are some tips on how to use this word in a sentence. Use it to describe physical separation. The earthquake shook the ground so violently that the building was torn asunder. Use it to describe emotional separation. After the argument, their friendship was torn asunder. Use it to describe a situation where things have fallen apart. The company was in financial trouble and eventually fell asunder. Use it to describe a process of breaking apart. The ice melted and the glacier slowly fell asunder. Use it to describe a feeling of being torn apart. Her heart was torn asunder when she heard the news. Use it to describe a situation where something has been divided. The inheritance was split asunder between the siblings. Use it to describe a situation where something has been destroyed. The tornado ripped the town asunder, leaving nothing but rubble in its wake. Remember that asunder is an adverb, so it should be used to modify a verb or an adjective. It is not a noun or an adjective itself, so it cannot be used as a subject or an object in a sentence. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll be able to use asunder effectively in your writing. Similar words include apart, into pieces, to bits, to shreds, piecemeal, separated, in half, in pieces, into parts. Examples of sentences using asunder are: When I learned my husband had been cheating on me, I felt as though my world had been blown asunder. When the killer swung the axe, he ripped the door asunder. The war has seen many families torn asunder as soldiers have left their homes to protect their country. Even though the little girl tried to be careful in her long skirt, she still ripped the fabric asunder on the playground. The unpopular selection of the cheerleading captain tore the once united squad asunder and into two different groups. The tiny boat was ripped asunder by the force of the hurricane. Make sure to save this new word, asunder, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences.
That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learned something new. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!